Imagine being trapped between an army and a sea with nowhere to run. This was the moment of life or death for Moses and his people. But to understand how he got here, we have to rewind to where his story begins. It was a terrifying time for the Israelites. Pharaoh had ordered every baby boy to be killed. But one mother, Jochebed, refused to give up hope.
No.
She placed her baby in a basket and set him afloat on the Nile, praying for a miracle. Pharaoh's daughter found the basket and was moved with compassion.
What a beautiful baby.
She decided to raise him as her own.
You belong to me now, and I will name you Moses.
And so Moses, a Hebrew boy, was raised as an Egyptian prince. Years later, Moses discovered his true identity, and he witnessed the cruel reality of his people's suffering. Seeing an Egyptian beating an Israelite enraged him. He acted in anger, killing the man. Fearing for his life, Moses fled Egypt and found refuge in the land of Midian. In Midian, Moses helped shepherdesses at a well, not knowing this act of kindness would change his life. One of the women, Zipporah, caught his eye. She was the daughter of a Midianite priest, and soon they were married. Years passed, and Moses became a shepherd. One day, as he guided his flock, he saw something extraordinary, a burning bush. Yet it wasn't consumed by the flames. Then Moses heard a voice.
Moses, I have seen the suffering of my people. Go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go.
Who are you? Moses asked. God replied,
I am the God of your ancestors. I am that I am.
Me? But I'm just a shepherd. I can't even speak well.
Go with your brother Aaron, and I will be with you.
God replied. With God's assurance, Moses set out on a mission that would change history. Moses and his brother Aaron stood before Pharaoh with a simple yet bold message. Let my people go, so they may worship God. Who is this God of yours? I will not let them go, Pharaoh replied. Pharaoh's heart was hard, so God sent 10 plagues to show his power, bringing devastating consequences upon Egypt. The land was consumed by chaos. God turned the Nile into blood first, killing the fish and leaving the Egyptians without clean water. Then frogs invaded every corner of Egypt, even Pharaoh's palace. Next came the gnats, tiny but relentless, swarming everywhere and causing misery. Soon, flies filled the air, swarming homes and palaces alike, adding to Egypt's torment. After that, the livestock perished, leaving Egypt's economy in ruins and its people in despair. Painful boils appeared on the skin of Egyptians, sparing no one, from commoners to Pharaoh himself. Great hailstorms battered the land, flattening crops and homes, leaving destruction in their wake. Locusts devoured what little was left, leaving Egypt barren and broken. For 3 days, darkness covered Egypt, so thick that no one could see or move. The final plague struck Egypt's firstborn. After the 10th plague, Pharaoh saw the power of God. His people were devastated, and reluctantly, he ordered the Israelites to leave Egypt. The Israelites moved swiftly, gathering all they owned. They carried with them the bones of Joseph, fulfilling the promise made generations ago. But as the Israelites left, Pharaoh's heart hardened once again. Fueled by pride and anger, he ordered his soldiers to chase after them, determined to bring them back and assert his power once more. Pharaoh's army pursued them relentlessly, their chariots racing across the desert. The Israelites, with the Red Sea before them and Pharaoh's army closing in, feared the worst. But as the Egyptian army closed in, Moses lifted his staff high, and with mighty force, the waters of the Red Sea parted. The Israelites rushed through the path in the Red Sea, their hearts racing as the walls of water loomed ominously on either side. Once the Israelites were safely across, Moses watched as the waters of the Red Sea rushed back together, swallowing the Egyptian army. In that moment, God's power was made clear to all as the Israelites saw their enemies defeated, and they were finally free. With Pharaoh's army defeated and their path clear, Moses led the Israelites into the wilderness toward the Promised Land. Then, from among them, a voice rose, strong, joyous, and filled with praise. It was Miriam, the prophetess, sister of Moses, leading the women in song and dance. With timbrels in their hands and faith in their hearts, they proclaimed the greatness of the Lord who had delivered them.
I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. He has hurled both horse and rider. The Lord is my strength and my song, my song. I will sing to the Lord. He's hated, searched, through same wood. Yeah, ferret, attack him. The Lord is my strength and my song. Come to both the wind, the birds that could face them sentences, the burning more in mine. I all down love and glory thy love. I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. He has hurled both horse and rider. The Lord is my strength and my song. The Lord is my strength and my song. The Lord is my strength and dry ground.
Moses' journey was far from over, but his story was one of faith, courage, and deliverance, a reminder that with God's guidance, freedom and hope are always within reach.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do so. It really helps us continue providing you with amazing videos like this.